Hi, Michael Cheney here on GetMomentumTV.com, helping you get what you want in no time, every time. On today's episode, we're going to speak all about choices, having a choice. Okay, now before we dive into that, a lot of people have asked me, can you actually use these videos on your own site? And the answer is, yes you can, of course you can. What do? You go down here, and you'll see a menu button. I think it's down on that side near the video. Down here, click on menu. The video will keep playing, and then you'll get an option that says embed. Click menu, then embed, take that code, stick it in your website, do all that magic stuff, and you'll get these videos, or this video, on your website totally for free. Obviously, it's great content. I would think that, wouldn't I? I'm kind of creating it. I'm not big-headed, I'm just saying I'm investing a lot into this. Hopefully, should we just kind of cut that there? Okay. So today we're going to be speaking about choices. Now some of you have contacted me saying I speak too fast, you can't actually make out what I'm saying. Hello, this is the GetMomentumTV.com program. I'm not going to speak so slowly because then you wouldn't really... I can't even do it. I can't even bring myself to do that. Look, this is me, this is who I am. If you've met me in person, you know this is who I am, okay? This is what I'm like, so you're going to have to bear with it. I might someday put subtitles on it. To be honest with you, sometimes my mouth can't even keep up with my mind. I'm kind of going that fast and splitting things out. Really, I should probably actually stop this and edit it, but let's just be honest. This is going to go out. This has got to go out. I've got this content to do. I've only got like a minute or 2 minutes left to do this. So let's get started. All about choices, as I said. When you go through today, what I want you to do is think about the choices you have, okay? People come up and say, look, it's great you saying all this stuff about momentum, and I have to take massive action, and I can beat procrastination, but I've got to do this, I've got this report to create, or I've got to, I've got to cook dinner tonight, or I've got to, watch this TV program, or I've got this thing to do. You don't have to do anything, okay? That's what I want you to remember today, is that everything is a choice. Unless you are watching this in the desert with no food and no water, okay, everything you have is a choice. If you're watching this, you've got choice, okay? It's just a fact, right? So when you're thinking today, when you're going through and you're saying, well, I've got to make this phone call, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. No, rewind. Rewind. It's not the case. It's not the truth. You always have a choice. Now, am I saying that when you go through today and somebody says, actually, John, could you do this particular piece of work? And you say, no, I've got a choice today. Michael Cheney on GetMomentumTV.com said I've got a choice, and my choice is no. So, boss, you can take your report and you can shove it where the sun don't... No, don't do that. All I'm saying is you have a choice. Don't use these things as excuses to prop up the fact that you don't want to do something or you don't want to move forward. You always have a choice. Always. So you can choose to do this thing, or you can choose not to do it. You can choose to do something else instead, or you can choose to do it in a different way. The other time that you have a choice is in how you feel. Now, I know a lot of people speak about this and say, oh yeah, you can choose how you feel, you can choose how you think, you can choose your emotions. And when I first came across this, I thought it was absolute beep. I just did not believe it. But you can. That is the fact of the matter, is you can actually choose this. Now, when you're aware of this, it makes your life very, very difficult at first, because you realise that when you're getting into a mood, or you're getting angry or frustrated, or you're having an argument with somebody, that is your choice. And subconsciously, you already know that, right? You're not stupid. You know that you are deciding to get into that mood or have that argument. So what I want you to do today, ideally for the rest of your life, but start today, is to decide for yourself. Make the best choices for you today. So if somebody gets on your back, somebody gets your back up, somebody really winds you up, you've got a choice. There's a fork there in the road. You can go down Mr. Grumpy Pants Road. Me, I'm not taking that, I'm not having that. Or you can go down, well, I choose to accept that, or I choose to deflect that, or just ignore it or move on. You have a choice. You're at that crossroads. thousands of times probably today. And you've always got a choice. So that's what I want to tell you today. Whenever you're thinking of getting upset, or you're stopping, or you're procrastinating, or you're getting grumpy about something that you have to do, and by the way, I hate people who do that, but have to do it, I'm going to chop my hands off later. Something that you have to do, you've always got a choice. Always, always, always. Okay, that's your message for today. You've been watching GetMomentumTV.com. And remember, it only takes a moment to create momentum.